All right, so it's MysterE. I'm back with part 2 of our 69 mass forgiveness ceremonies that are happening on Zoom. And I just want to reiterate a couple of things and even point out some new things for those that are really curious. This is not going to be a situation where you have to tell your own personal story. We're not going to focus on stories. We're going to focus on feelings. That's the very beginning of it. We're going to use the tarot. We're going to pull out some characters in the tarot, and lo and behold, there's the Ten of Wands. You talk about letting go of density, letting go of our perception of our actions and our desires as they've given rise to chaos in our life. So we're not here to show up to do anything except access those parts of us that are holding our thought processes in place. In other words, if we can release the density, we can access the feeling and the anger, we can do it in a safe group, and we can do it effectively and efficiently, then we can come back in and repattern our consciousness with some more soothing, peaceful, beautiful images of our lives working out and things coming into order and balance, our gardens manifesting whatever it is we'd like to have manifest. And so as we do this, we are creating a new earth. As we let go of the density, everybody is coming to a choice point. You see, the world is changing so fast. What we have to realize about forgiveness is nobody had any other options. They couldn't see the options because they were programmed that way. Same for us. See, we were all programmed this way to see life in a certain way, through the lens of scarcity, through the lens of separation, through the lens of suffering, through the lens of bad and good, right and wrong. And so our job then is to release the inner turbulence so that the external world that we live in balances itself out. And as our vibration changes, we won't relate to the world of chaos in the same way that we have before. And that's what's happening, is people are coming to a choice point. People are getting so triggered by life that they're either choosing love or fear. And I know that all of us, if you made it this far on the video, you don't want to choose fear. You understand that choosing fear puts you into the chaos. It grabs you and pulls you back into the density and the third dimensional lens of seeing that, something's wrong here and I have to fix it, and I could be a victim to it, and I could get hurt or I could lose my life. We want to raise ourselves, raise our vibration, because when we purify our inner vision by cleansing our mind and letting our anger go, then all of a sudden we rise up and we can see the world in its magnificence. We want to see the world in its magnificence, its true magnificence. We want to see the true reality and let go of the old reality that we have been conditioned to see. So that's what we're doing here. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's nothing serious about our work at all. If anything, it's to say, oh my God, I have been so hard on myself for so long that really I'm ready to enter into a more loving, beautiful, compassionate relationship with myself. That's the Ace of New Earths, and that's what's in this tarot deck. Okay? And also, if you're a light worker and you're a healer and you would like to participate simply as someone to hold space and come, there's no participation that's mandatory, guaranteed, or anything else. We invite any and all people that are called to be on this, even if you just come for the meditation and just hold space for other people while they go through a transformative process. This is the key to the new earth. What we put in, how we see the world, is how the world reflects back to us. So if we purify ourselves, the earth will purify itself. And the more people that do that, and the more people that see each other and themselves as perfect, the more you see we all collectively find one another and join together in a new consciousness, a new earth consciousness, where, because everything is vibrational, everything's connected, everything is made up of the same subatomic particles, that when we see perfection must exist in our world. And it's challenging when we're surrounded in a lot of density. And so what we're doing is we're coming together on these calls to remind one another as many times as you need to come back that, oh my gosh, I forgot I was lost even. Holy cow. I don't want to forget I'm lost anymore. I want to keep reminding myself that I'm not lost, that I'm on the exact right path. I could only be on the right path, and that's true for everybody. And the more we see it and let go of the division and the politics and the watching television and getting caught up in drama and all that, we just take a step back. The wise person slows down when the world speeds up. There is a third door, folks. There's a new door. It's going to open for us. That's why we're seeing so much division, so much separation. The separation, the opening up is perfect because in the middle, something is emerging, and it's an opportunity for us to walk into a new reality, collectively, vibrationally, one reality where we are in a singular focus of caring for one another and living through the mission that we came here on earth to live. With no shame, that doesn't go into the third door. You can't take any of this stuff with you. You can't. It all works differently on the other side of this veil that the world is taking us to this choice point. And even if you choose to go with fear, it's okay. Ultimately, everybody's going to love. It's just like, are you going to head this off and choose love now and learn how to let go as it comes? Because it's only going to get faster, and we've seen that through the years. The pandemic hit, and man, all of a sudden, it's like change sped up. And it's only speeding up even more if we look at artificial intelligence and if we look at the way information is disseminated. And that's one thing we have to take responsibility of. We have programmed ourselves by believing the chaotic world, by letting advertisers infiltrate our subconscious mind with their programming, and so we think it's popular and cool to, do things that are actually destructive to the earth, or at least tolerated on some level. So when we let go of all that and we go, my gosh, I'm not going to participate in that madness. I'm not going to participate in anything, anybody, any media, any ceremony, any gathering, any conversation that's drawing me into division or being against or for something. No, my only conversation, the only thing I want to put in, because the only thoughts I want to have and the only actions I want to have is to make this world a better place. And that's what this ceremony is about. It's what my work's about. I'd love to work with you. I'd love to see you there. Show up. If you got any questions, let me know. And let's enjoy the ride, folks. We can enjoy the ride, no matter how wild and crazy it gets. And it feels like it's going to get crazier. But if the whys slow down and we open our hearts and we join together, then anything is possible. God bless you.